come love me. That's good. I'm glad. Thank you. I want to come see you now. Come pick me up. Oh. But yeah, it's gonna be a while before we get it, if at all. Because let's see, I started this 8 hours ago, even though I reset it, because I think I was doing it wrong? I don't really know. We have 18,000 something encounters until I'm at 90% chance. Well, that many encounters will equate to a 90%. That won't bring me to a 90%. If I run into Mew 18,000 something times, I'll have encountered him enough times to where I will have a 90% chance of having seen him. big ass bruise. What do I have, banana? Yes. Gotta look up the last of my written. I gotta really get my layout back on. Wait. There we go. I was like, wait, what? The first part has the wrong layout. I know my layout doesn't match. That's because I stopped using it midway through my series for some reason. And I don't have the hard drive. Well, I do. It's right here. I just don't know where the cable is. So it won't. I can't get it to come up. Oh, that's why. It's because I swapped to Emerald. Sapphire is the one with the layout, not Emerald. That's right. That makes more sense. Completing Emerald for Gen 3 decks. Wait a minute. What? "72 ends? Roughly? Why? Okay. Do I not have 73? Did I not finish the Elite Four? I know I did. I have a revenue of 70? Damn. Make that 100. I really don't give a fuck if you do. Well. Oh well. beat the game. It doesn't really matter. Emerald's not my main game, even though I needed to beat it, and Ruby for all legendaries. That's where all my extra legendaries are coming from. I still need Sapphire's opposite Lati. The wild one. The one that's roaming. So I got the stationary one. I think. And then I got the ones in this. Yeah, I got the... Cause I got the one that's on the island from the Eon ticket. And then I need the roaming one. I got the 3 golems. Grounded Kyogre, Rayquaza. I need Deoxys. I have Jirachi. And I have Celebi. All I need is Mew. Which I do have. The other one. I do have Mew. From my birthday event, but that's a Fire Red and Leaf Green event. The Mew I'll be using, because this Mew is actually leaving this game. Unlike the rest of the Pokedex, they're all staying on each game completed. So my eShop versions of Red and Blue, or of Blue version or Red version and Gold are completed and will not be touched ever again. Probability of 2.34%. $18,668 encounters before I reach odds of 90. By that I mean that many encounters will bring my odds up to 90, or I'll have an odd of 90. Not that I will see it at that many encounters. That's how many encounters I need for you to have an odd of 90%. I'm at 195. which I know I'm off, but that's alright. online people are saying they have 4,000 encounters. I'm finding these runaways. Wait, he's playing Let's Go while doing that? Ugh. Ugh. I don't know how. But yeah, you can see he's doing the same hunt I am. took me forever to figure out for our goal. I really... No, it's not. Not as legit as mine, because I didn't use a game share. I used somebody made a ROM cart with event on it. It's not legitimate, but it's less legitimate than cheating. Or it's more legitimate. People are getting it around 4,000 on these videos, or more. It could be anywhere. I can get it now. See, that kind of stuff puts me off. couple hundred. Plus the dock, which is another 100. Plus the games, which Pokemon games will run you more than the Analog Pocket itself. If you're lucky, one Pokemon game that's legitimate will cost you 100. If you're lucky. My Analog Pocket plus the dock was about $200. Probably 3. The things I do for Pokemon. I mean, that doesn't stop me from buying, like, re-switches, several DS's, several Game Boy Advances. I have 2 of every handheld for Pokemon, strictly Pokemon alone. Only Pokemon, because I wouldn't buy a second Game Boy for any other reason. If you're looking into Analog Pocket, it's worth it, but you're going to be spending an upwards of about $300 because the console itself is a couple hundred, and then the dock is $90. $99. Yes, you have to buy the dock separately. It's fucking dumb. And that also depends on what color you want. That matters, I guess. They can't just make a colored console the same price. Who wants to buy a white Analog Pocket? I have to get the other roaming and Ruby. That's right. I got the 2 stationary Lattes, I think. I know I got the one in this game. I'm not sure if I got the one in Ruby. I need to find my Eon timer. Wherever I put that, I don't know. I really hope it's in my bag or it was in my cabinet. I don't know why it would be in my cabinet. I should have put it with all my other games, along with the rest of my event cartridges and stuff. I mean, I can send it. It's on here. Actually, yeah, the Lottie ticket, the Eon ticket can be sent to other games. The only event that can be done that can do that. By the way, sorry, new mic. I had to buy a new one. Same looking mic, just slightly different. It doesn't have the same bottom, but it doesn't. It's the same looking microphone, just slightly different. Either older or newer, I don't know. It's also higher up because my computer. I have no way of lowering it because my computer's in the way. Just wait till I get my desk. Oh yeah, by the way, I got the desk from Jordan. If you're still here, I will take pictures of it and show you. Unfortunately, it's in the dang moving truck, so it's not here. No surprise, it's Gen 3. They don't deserve it, so. Gen 3 has the least sales because they're the worst games in the franchise. I'm responding to a video. Listening to a video. For anyone who's hearing me talk, don't need to respond to me. I'm not talking to anyone. But also telling the truth. Gen 3 is easily the worst games in the franchise. Not just to me, but in general. It was the games that I stopped midway through and almost thought I was too old for Pokemon, or I was getting out of it by the time I was in middle school, which is when they came out. Yes, I was in middle school when these games came out. And I just hated them. Hated them, hated them, hated them, hated them. They're not bad games now, they're just not good. They're not bad, they're just not good. I hope you're well, Megan. Ah, I need to stop. I'm doing well. Just getting used to not being in my room. Oldest clips. Oh man. It's always fun when you recognize clips. I wonder what... It's like a roulette. I love watching clips go off. It's a roulette of memories. Oh! That's old. Me playing Toho? Oh my god. Let's see if we can make it to Slut City. Oh my god. That is old. Ugh. I haven't played that in probably a good 5 years. More than that. Definitely more than that. But it feels like it's been 5 years since I played it. But yes, it's always fun when you can recognize what clips those are. Especially if we go back, especially if some of the shoutouts that pop up are from Pokemon, because I have some very random ass clips of me playing Leaf Green and stuff like that from years ago when I first started. That and like Kingdom Hearts. I wonder if we can get them. I don't know why I'm shouting myself out. I'm weird. Only I. Oh my god, Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh, that's sister location. That's also old. yeah, I'm not wearing a headset. Yeah, I know. I gotta figure out my audio again because I had to move, so all my setup's fucked. That's probably why you can't hear the shoutouts. Yeah. Because I'm not wearing a headset, I'm wearing earbuds. Well, that's how I hear my... That is how I'm hearing my phone, not my actual game. My game's blasting through my computer, meaning everyone can hear it. My family and whoever's here will be able to hear it all. Before it was all in a headphones, so no one can really hear it but me and you guys, whoever's watching. That's different. So I wonder if my alerts need to be... I need to figure out where those are going now, and have to fumble around with my audio settings again. That sucks. I hate resetting up my damn shit. And then I found out I didn't have, like, anything. I didn't have my headphones, which, that's fine, I was planning on replacing them. I didn't bring my mic or my boom arm, which sucks, so I had to buy a new one. I didn't, but it's gonna be a while before the stupid moving truck brings the pod over, whenever that is, because the house that we're moving into is not ready. So we're here for however long at my mom's brother or my uncle's second place. But yeah, we moved so we can keep an eye on my mom and so she can be around family. And two of my family members are doctors. My oldest brother and my uncle, her brother, are doctors, so they can keep an eye on her and whatever. It'd be easier than going to California like she wanted, because my brother there works. This way we can keep the tabs on my mom, and she's living with my brother, and then once they give me the okay, or whatever happens, I'm moving to Ohio. Yes, Tiffany, it's happening soon, I promise. I don't know how soon, but I know it is, but I promise it is. You're probably asleep. But I'll be seeing you eventually. I don't know when, but I can't make promises. The more promises I make, the more worried you get that I'm not gonna see you, or that I'll fuck you over or something. And I don't want you to think that. Because I wouldn't just pull crap up my ass like that. I mean, that's where crap comes from, but I wouldn't be pulling crap up my ass like that. I didn't mean it. Unfortunately, because of my lack of knowledge of how to freaking take care of myself and get a house and all that crap, and people can easily fuck me over, I don't want to just... It makes it hard for me to get on my own. That, and I lost my car. That was my fault. That saved me time, and they gave me $10K for my vehicle, so they gave me money. And even though I'm out of a job now for the moment, at least I have some extra spending from my vehicle, and it saves me time. It saves me trouble of having to freaking drive over here myself, or have it flown over here, or driven over here, or whatever. So now I don't gotta worry about that. Hell, someone's gotta go back to PA and get my mom's car. My mom's car is back there. My brother drove out here. So not that my mom's really gonna be driving much at all anymore. I don't even have a car to use. Until someone goes and gets their vehicle. One of my brothers is going out there, I think, to get it, or exactly what's going on. But yeah, I had to rebuy my mic and everything, and agree green screen and all that. I have to buy a new chair now soon. The problem with that all is I accidentally put in the wrong address, not my old address. I put in the address somewhere in this area. So someone a few houses down got a couple of my stuff, and instead of going over there, and they weren't home. So I just said, fuck it, I'll rebuy it. So I ended up spending double on all of my items. Because I said, fuck it, it's not worth it. I'm not going to ring their doorbell just so, hey, you got a package for me? You got packages for this guy? Yeah, no thanks. I am a very shy person. I'd rather spend $2.5 billion and redo that and re-spend $2.5 billion than just go to someone's door asking for the item. Yeah. Easier on me. I'd rather spend more money than just walk over there. That's just how I am. I mean, what am I doing with the money? Nothing. It's either going to drugs or video games or Tiffany anyway. Or, you know, people claim to be my friends because they usually ask me for money or items or things. So I'm giving my money away to people anyway. The only real friends I have are Irving, Tom, Tiffany, and a few others. The rest are all just Twitch affiliate friends. That includes coworkers. Yes, that includes you, Dragon. You're a Twitch friend, not a work buddy. If you want to be considered a work friend, I can consider you a work friend. But that would mean you're not anything other than that. A Twitch friend is more than a work friend. A work friend is just somebody who is just an associate. So unless you want to actually be closer, Twitch friend is all you're remaining. Unless you want to be a work buddy, because that means you'd be even less than a Twitch friend. Sorry, but you're not getting any more than that. You tried. Tried too quick. And pushed me away. And I didn't want to be friends like that. Even if I do want to be friends, that doesn't mean I want to go out. And even if you ask me out now to go hang out, I would still give you, oh, yeah, I'll go do it, and then deny you. I still would do that. That's just how I am. Because I am awkward as hell. I do that to everybody. I don't want to hang out. I'm telling y'all that now. The only person I want to hang with is Tiffany. And Irving, I guess. But that's not what I meant by that. So that's why I didn't mention his name. Because Tiffany is met from online. That's why I mentioned that. Irving is met in person, and he's probably the only one of the few friends that I will actually get close to besides Tom, and even then, like, we barely know. I just prefer to keep to myself. It's a lot easier. The amount of fights that I get in with Dragon and other people, I just trying to be nice. People don't like the way I am. I'm too annoying, so it's better to keep to myself. Nothing. Soul, how are ya? I hope you're well, my friend. shiny hunt a Pokemon I've never had shiny and a Pokemon I really want on my mainline games. Mainline games, as in modern games. I want him on my modern games. Just relaxing. Killing time. Basically. Trying to be quiet, not wake up. And she was all pissed last night because I was up mad late and woke her. So I was like, cool off, switch by 2 a.m. So I'm laying here on my phone about to go to bed and 1:59 become 1. I feel that. I hope you can get some sleep, my friend, and hope I don't wake any family back. I feel that. The house we currently moved into, well, not fully. We're still moving in the process, but I'm at my uncle's second house, and the doors are all, it's all like white space, so my family, my mom and brother can hear me talking. Did not expect the clocks to roll back in front of my eyes. Ah, I see. I was like, wait, what? That's good. At least you got a little spot. Yeah. For now, yeah. Until we figure out the other house, my brother's house. Because he's basically taking my mom in and me in for now, and then my plan is to go be with my girlfriend. So yes. My oldest brother's a doctor, which is why he's willing to take care of my mom. Long story short, my dad passed away last year, and now my mom's health has declined. She's alright, it's just a lot's happened in a year. So now my mom has to be watched, because she's on a walker and can't get around and can't get up on her own no more. Which really sucks. I'm not even counting. That's 41. I don't even know if I'm at 241 or 240 or much above that. I'm not. From the last time I was doing the Shiny Mew, I'm like over 500. Yes, indeed. And then there's me, who's nothing. Useless. All my brothers are got life, family of their own, mostly. Not all of us, but 2 out of 4 of us do, and then one's a doctor. And then there's me, living with my mom still, with no future besides having a girlfriend. So, I'm the worthless one in the family. if I up and left, there wouldn't be any loss to the family in terms of worth. They have all that they need with my 3 older brothers. They don't need me. I'm just worthless and pointless. And that's how I feel. I offer nothing. I'm just here freeloading, being pointless. But that's just me. I don't care about myself either way. I'm just here on Earth until I die. And I don't care how. I'm gonna die anyway, so I don't take care of myself. In fact, I'm falling off. I had a 3rd seizure the other day. All because I wasn't really taking my meds. Because I didn't care. And I just didn't feel like it. And now I'm being forced to, more or less. Well, not really, but my brother's making sure I do. If I could, I would just kill myself now, personally. Like, I really just don't want to be alive. It's negative to say, but I just don't care. They make a lot of people happy. Why though? It's just epilepsy. And it's just me. If I cared about myself, I would. I don't shower much, I don't brush my teeth much, I don't take care of myself much. It's because I don't care. That's why I'm up right now, too. Is that I don't care much about my health. I also eat like crap. But I also don't know how to eat good. I don't understand the chemicals and foods and stuff on all the shit that's in food. People worrying about what you're putting in your body is just too much effort. That is just way too much stress. Just eat whatever the hell you want. Who cares if it kills you? Everything kills you. I'm taking my meds. As much as I really wish I don't have to. Sorry, I don't mean to sound negative. I'm really not. I'm just trying to be honest. I don't give a fuck about myself. I just want to exist and just do what I do until I die. If that means I die tomorrow, no loss. I think the only person who probably would care is my family and girlfriend. If that. If that. But from what I'm used to, I don't know if I can believe that they care. I'm just used to being hurt. So I don't know, it's hard to believe that people care. And when when I try telling people to back off, they get mad at me. I'm tired of people caring about me. It's too late. I wanted that when I was younger. I just want acceptance now. I just want people to accept this. This is how I am. Just accept, you know, that's all I want now. It's too late. It's too late. I'm way too old at this point. I hope you're well, Soul. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody caring about me. I just don't. And I never will. That's why I smell views change. That's why I smell. Just relax me. You're actively being serious, or are you just joking? Because I know you know Zero. I know you know. If I had it, I wouldn't be doing this. I know you would. But I still want to answer you how I normally answer people. I'm still answering you seriously, though. Sorry, I don't really take kindly to that. I apologize. Analog Pocket. I'm not really the jokiest person, sorry. The Nintendo Game Boy Switch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you mean Ruby and Sapphire? Yes. And every game from Gen 2, 1, 2 to 3 I can put onto Gen 6, yeah. I still have Pokebank. And that is how I was able to. I had to play these years ago when X and Y was first released in order to complete that. And that's what I'm doing. And that's why I'm playing all the games again. However, each generation is gonna... None of these Pokemon are going... Yeah, none of my Pokemon are going through Pokebank, though. They're all gonna stay on Sapphire. The only Pokemon that's going over through Pokebank would be him. The only Pokemon I'm moving to Pokebank is Mew. Because I can't get him shiny elsewhere. I'm doing a complete every generation run. I've already completed Gens 1 and 2 on the eShop. Now it's Sapphire. And then once I move on, once I complete Sapphire, I'll be playing Diamond. But yeah, I'll be putting them all. I'll be putting some of them for Pokebank. Yep. Wherever my my 3DS also has a capture device. That's my 3DS's capture. So I'll be playing that eventually. I also have a DS one with a capture device. I have a DS and 3DS capture device. Wait, I remember playing one of the drums with... Whoa, got shiny Mew. Probably not, but I just said screw it and put it in home. If you can make it legit, it can go through home. See, the problem with home security checks is if you make the Pokemon legit, like give it moves it's supposed to know, make it have like a legitimate level, whatever, it can go through. I've Pokegen'd Pokemon and put them through Pokebank. Yeah. That's the problem with their check. As for home, I don't know how home works because I've not touched home. But Pokebank specifically, yes, you can work around it as long as you know what's real on a Pokemon. Giving Mew every move, as long as it's like location caught is correct, you can give Mew whatever move, whatever nature, whatever, and it can go through. You just gotta make sure Mew has a location that's legitimate. So if you want a Mew that's from here, you would have to put Faraway Island, which is where I am. So you would have to put Muse OT location capture from Faraway Island, give him any move you want, make him shiny, give him whatever nature you want, and he'll go through Pokebang. Yeah, I've done it. In fact, there was cheats, not cheats. In fact, X and Y, believe it or not, they used to have online GTS, fake GTS servers where you can trade Pokemon via fake GTS. You can custom Pokemon via like a phone app, and you could send it to your game through GTS. A fake GTS, but a GTS nonetheless. So you can do that too. Yes, sir. I think it's funny that Game Freak hasn't figured out how to keep Pokepool legit. Unfortunately, no. I don't even know what the new games, if not, because I have not, believe it or not, I've not been on Pokemon Home once. I may have when it first came out, but I've never used it, meaning I've never sent Pokemon from X and Y up. Well, Oris up. I've never sent, because I used it once. I sent Pokemon from X and Y to Oris, and I put them all through Pokebank and the transporter, and it was a mistake because it erased every item I put on them. And yes, this was before I realized that this would happen. I didn't realize that Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home would erase your items. And so I had all of the, from X and Y, I did all of the Chateau, I did all of the thing, and I got every armband so I can breed Pokemon with good stats and natures and whatnot. Not semi-competitive. I'm not a competitive player, but if I'm breeding for shinies, I might as well give them competitive stats. And I fucked up and put them on Pokebank, and they erased all of those items. I was so mad. So what I had to do was I had to trade them one by one to Oris. Ugh, no. I said fuck it. I didn't. Because that's my entire 700 or 800, however many Pokemon. Fuck that. That is wild, yes. I was pissed. I was pissed. I capped my hours on X and Y. Breeding, playing it, just shiny hunting, everything. And they're all on Oris now, all my Pokemon. And my X and Y is completed. Like, all the decks is completed and everything. I just, fuck it, I just said, nah. Never doing that again. That's why I have not been on Home since, or Pokebank since. Ever since then, I've traded it by hand. So my Oris has everything now. If I were to bring up Oris on my screen, on my capture card, and plug it in, I could show you, but I don't know where that is. My capture card, that is, or my cable. I have a capture card for 3DS and DS, and I don't know where the cable is. Oof. And Sword, whose nickname is just... Ah, I've seen shit like that. Yeah, I've seen shit like that. Pokegen. In fact, there's a website you can do that yourself with. I used to do it too. You could ask my best friend, he's probably in chat. If you saw a guy named Reaper Rose, what happened was, there's an app on my phone that I had called Pokegen. I had another friend over who created a Chansey or a Blissey or something. He created an entire team and fought my friend and lost. Basically, my friend who was legit beat a cheater in my face. It was hilarious. You can ask him yourself. He's right. He's in chat. My friend is more competitive than me. I'm not competitive at all. But my guy went into his god mode and was just like, oh, you're cheating? Let me throw that down for a sec. Because he beat me. Let's just say the guy who cheated beat me. I am not competitive or anything. Went into good. I suck. So do I. I barely know moves and natures and stuff. And I'm not good with like, oh, this move is good for this Pokemon, with this ability, with this move. Yeah, I'm not that. So I lost to a cheater, who I probably could have beat if I actively fought him with Pokemon that were raised for it. Granted, I also was using Pokemon that weren't raised for competitive. And also, the only thing I don't do is I don't breed for, like, egg moves. I breed for natures and shininess. That's it. And then I level them up and then give them the stats that they need for their highest tier stat. So if a Pokemon's a special attacker, I'll raise them for that. But other than that, I'm not... Moves, I like heavy hitting moves that aren't awful moves. I can't even remember. I'm starting to fail for a lot of the later type matchups. Like, I was never very good with some of them, like Steel. Even though Fire, like Ground, stuff like that. I'm not good with a lot of typings I'm not good with. Like, I thought I was like, there's a lot of tasks in Legends ZA there. It's like, use super effective moves. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And I thought I was. And I'd be like, I just hit this Pokemon with a super effective move. Why didn't it work? Apparently it's not effective. In that vein. Me playing ZA longer than I played Scarlet, and I like, the fuck? Here's everything approach ZA is. I love ZA. It's not the best Pokemon game, sure, but it's... And it's hard to compare it to Arceus because of the scale of it, but I still like both for different reasons. And I like ZA's combat a lot. If you want an open-ish Pokemon game where it's different and where it kind of, if you want to complete the dex, you're forced to use every Pokemon. I like that a lot. I love that a lot. If you want a fun game that's not that serious, that you can beat in a few hours, and you just want to collect the whole dex in that game, and it's a small dex of like not even 300 Pokemon, Legends ZA is free. If you just want a fun adventure around a town, like, I love X and Y. X and Y is one of my favorite modern games. So, like, I'm a big fan of Lumiose City and Kalos. So I enjoyed it. It's not the worst game. Is it the best game? No. I see its issues. But I see what Nintendo's trying to do, or Game Freak's trying to do. They're trying to change up. And I'm like, finally. I'll still support and buy Pokemon regardless, but I'm glad that they're trying with Arceus and Legends ZA to change up combat and difference in gameplay styles. It's nice. I've been for bad hours. It's not. If you want to rush the game, yes. If you want to if you're like me and you're a 100%er, no. I'm already several hundred hours into that game, and I am just at the end now. The only reason why I haven't beaten it yet, well, is because I forgot my dock. When I moved from PA to Illinois, I forgot my dock, apparently. So I can't stream my Switch now. But also because I only play games and progress on stream, so that's why I haven't been playing it. And most of my streams are going to be shiny hunting. Because I'm literally 49. I'm one level away from the shiny charm. So once I get that and beat the game, I'm just gonna shiny hunt. I'm also kind of like delaying me beating it. And I'm literally missing Steelix, Scizor, and the legendaries. And then I have the dex. I could probably beat those games in a day myself. I'm in the middle. See, like the first week of Scarlet and Violet released, I made it through halfway through the game. How many battles do you need to finish? 1,000. 1,000's the last. I have that done. It's a lot. It's a lot. No, it's a lot. Yeah, it's 1,000. There's several tiers. I think 500 is one of the tiers, but the very final tier is 1,000. For battling. Believe it or not, that goes by fast. Like, it can take a bit, but it goes by quick, at least for me. Because believe it, when I first got that, and I was like, wait a minute. When I first noticed it was 1,000, I looked at it and I was like, wait, I'm at 500 something already? To me, it didn't feel that. Because I wasn't really going for the challenges at the time. When I noticed that I had like 500 battles over, and I'm at 1,000 now. It just didn't feel that long to me. But then again, I killed the last 400 battles very quickly too, so. Just get yourself a strong Pokemon and run through it. No shot, I'm putting that. Yeah, it's not for everybody. See? There's so many people I've watched videos on, or even spoke to, prefer the battles in the new one. I don't mind them, but I prefer the lack of trainer battles in Arceus. I was happy with it. As much as I love Pokemon and RPGs, the battles in the games kind of droll after a while. And I want to just capture the... My main thing with Pokemon is I want to explore and complete the decks. That is what I mainly want to do. That's the main thing I love Pokemon for. Is the adventure and getting everything. The battling is like my least favorite part for some reason. But yes, the new game, they do make the battles more engaging. However, after 1,000 of them, you're kind of tired of them. They're kind of all the same with oh, how many people can I beat with a fire move today? How many people can I sneak up on today? It kind of gets old. But I don't know. I hear a lot of people bitching about the 1,000, and I'm just like, it's not that bad. Just have a good 2-3 days, and you'll have it done. Not even. You can get yourself from 500 to 1,000 in maybe an hour, or less, or more, depending on how fast you are. I'm there to slam them in the Pokedex transfer. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So that's. I'm here to complete each game myself. I don't know if I'll be putting any of them into home, unless I really want some of the shinies, because I really plan on trying to complete a Living Dex shiny. So I may move some over in the future, and I may make that game a shiny hunting game. And I own the game twice, because I have a Switch and a Switch 2. So I can probably use that to help me. Morally and objectively required because of a lifelong addiction. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Pokemon's a game I always come back to. Even though I took a long break from Pokemon for a while. I was playing Arceus before Legends released. And then I went on to Legends and played that, and then nearly beat it. Would have probably beaten it already. Literally, the last thing I need to do is complete the decks. And the game. I need to complete the decks in the game. I'm rank A. You're compelled to have complete cushion. Ah, okay. I'm a 100%er. Not every game, but I like to. I will work my way through a game and try to complete it if I can. I always have the completionist mindset, even if I never do. There's some games I spent way too many hours trying to finish. And like Kingdom Hearts on every difficulty and getting all the trophies in those, and Devil May Cry on every difficulty and trying to get every shit on those. Nah, dude, have a good night. You as well, Soul. I appreciate the talk. Take care, dude. I don't know why I keep looking that way. I'm so used to doing that in my room. Take care, dude. Same to you. I keep looking to my right. It's because I'm used to doing that in my room. Which is where my bed would have been. So that's why I do that. I'm hunting it right now, John.